Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. This is where we fish, we don't work, because work is for people who don't know how to fish. We do it responsibly, so just a few clips to give you an idea of what we do. Like, subscribe and share, and don't forget that whenever this icon come up, you are going to see some serious responsible fishing. Thank you very much. Okay, we are now at about 80 feet of water. We are fishing just off the coast of Montego Bay. And inside this trap, as soon as I approach, I notice there are two green moray eel in this trap. This area we set for lobsters. So if you notice, there are some lobsters in there. And there's one of them now beside the moray eel. Moray eel doesn't really eat the lobsters. They mostly go in for the parrotfish, snappers, fish that are more longer than fish that are round. So they are in there. One of the things that surprised us when we got there and saw two moray eel is because these eels are very territorial. They don't like to be in the same space with each other. So it was quite surprising to find two moray eels, in this trap feeding on the same ground. What you're looking at in the background is oranges used for bait, some sour oranges, and also some wild cocoa. We use those for bait. This fish, this one is coming in for a close-up. Guess he's curious, so he's checking us out as much as we're checking them out. Right? Most people would eat these are doctor fish, are not really doctor fish, they're blue tongue, a species of the doctor fish, but they're different. Doctor fish are darker in color. These have the same tailbone that will, that they will use to defend themselves when in danger. So when picking up one of these fish live, you have to be careful, because they will use their tailbone to inflict puncture on your finger, your foot, whatever whatever part of your body get close to them first. So here we have the moray eel. A little shy, this one, not standing up for a close-up. Moving away from the camera, so if you notice, I have to be swimming over him and trying to capture the footage. Alright, one of the things you notice, we don't set our traps and the reef. Our traps are in the sand. This way we don't damage the coral reef. Coral reef is preserved and protected, and what we do, we set them just about where the sand meet the coral reef. And our mesh size there is 1.5 inches. That's what the government requires us to use. Right, so don't use substandard wire, substandard size wire. And we catch the lobsters. The ones that are small, we release them. The ones that have eggs, whether it's in the protected season or not, we release them also. One of the things we start doing now with the lobsters is to ensure that we preserve the continuous breeding of the species. So as we move along from this trap, and the trap is coming into view, so we check them from time to time. We don't necessarily take them up. We just check them to ensure that they're not broken. Fish or so on did not destroy them, and that they're intact. Here are some more lobsters. This trap have most of the lobster in it. So with the lobsters also, what we do for the female that are breeding female, we try not to kill them. We release them, because not all of them really lay. So when we find one that is breeding, we just use like a punch, the paper punch, and just punch into the tail of the fin, just to bore a hole. So even if that one is without egg and should happen to come up in our trap, we will know that this is a female that has reproduced, and therefore we will release her so she can continue the process. Right. Also, when we get them like 3 pounds and up, we release them, whether it's a male or a female, because at that time the meat isn't too tasty. It's a bit chewy, not much flavor, and also at that stage, you allow them to continue the reproductive process. So here's another trap again with some more lobsters and bait. So today we're not really drawing them or taking them out. We will take up the one with the moray heels because we have to get those out. So as we go along in this video, we'll get to that point where we will take out the moray heels and release them, because we don't really kill them. Some people do, some people eat them. We don't, because we know that they are very important to the ecosystem. Of course, they are predators. They feed ferociously, especially at night, but they only can catch the weak and the ones that are sick or old. So they are really the ones that keep the schools of fish strong. Also, wherever you have moray heels living, you tend to have other fish living there. So this is the coral reef. Not much happening here in the sense of marine life, and we will do some videos covering this and addressing the situation and highlight some of the problems that are causing the stress on the coral reef. So from time to time we will do different videos. Alright, okay, so here's another trap. This is another trap in another location. Right, check it out again. It's a lobster trap. So we are checking the last lobster traps this morning, and we mostly go in the morning because the weather condition is more suitable for fishing. Not much waves. Right, this is on the dark mass we call this is a sandwich grass. There's 2 conchs. They are mating. Right, the reason why I take this photograph is to show. So if you look closely, when I lift one of them up, you will see the male, what should I call it now? It's a pizzle, draw, kind of pull in. So the forward one, as the male, look carefully. Yeah, see it came out, and the female pull back in her vent. This time of the year, you're not supposed to harvest them. So we will not harvest them, we will leave them. We will photograph and document them. We will do some more not interview, but some more studies, and kind of highlight some more things about the conch. Those are called the queen conch. That's their name. Locally we call them broadleaf conch. You mostly find them in areas like these because they feed on the grass in the sand. That's another one coming up. So at this time of the year, we don't harvest them. The open season for conch is March 1, right? And that's when it's open. I think it's open until March 1 to July 31st. I stand to be corrected on the close season, but I'm sure it's March 1 that it is open. So they are protected at this time because they are breeding. Alright, so it didn't stop because this trap is one that we took to the surface. This one was set in about 150 feet of water. I didn't dive for this one. This one have a rope attached to it from the surface, so we pull it up. This one, the area where we set this one, because each of our dive sites we named them, so when we're going there, all of us on the vessel know where we're going. So this one is called Garage. Why Garage? Because at one point about 7 years ago I got the bends, and I got the bends in just inside of this area, not in the exact spot. So this is the outside of Garage. The bends is a illness, decompression sickness that you get when you use a scuba tank. But I'm okay. Not much side effect from that injury. I'm alive and well. I hope sometime during this video you will see my picture, but I'm kind of camera shy, so I stay behind the camera, let the other guys do the work. I do the talking. Alright, so in this trap we have lobsters, we have fish, Dr. Fish, parrotfish, snapper, butterfish, goldfish, etc. What you see them using now is a fish pot stick. This is what we use to, you know, move the fish in the trap to the gate. Now here are the moray eels that we started with. So they were on the bottom, so they're now at the surface. So we have to take this trap up. When we take this trap up, and that's a lionfish, I will be doing a video on the lionfish coming up shortly. So when we take up the trap, we take up the traps and we let these go back in the same area. Now I did not capture that because I would have to, so the guys are now taking the trap out of the water, so that's why you see that different movement, and I have to be underneath the trap now because it is going up on the boat. But I would definitely move away, so when they release them, you know, I don't get bitten by them because they're very aggressive. If you notice, they're biting at each other, and yeah, you notice that? So when they are released, if I'm the closest thing to them in the water, they will come at me. So what I do, as soon as the trap go on the boat, I will just remove myself from there, and also ask the driver just to drive about another 10 meters from where I'm at and release them, and they will go straight to the bottom. So we do not kill them. And that's how territorial they are. They will bite. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. I'm looking forward to presenting more of these videos to you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And we'll try to upload a video every day. All the best. God bless. And we'll meet again.